Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of changing engine oils for 2017 Toyota KLUGER. Alright, so I want to show you guys how do we change the engine oil, where the plugs are, where to fill the engine oil from, and where the oil filters are located. So yeah, I'll show you guys how to do it. Alright, so the first step is we have to make sure is we get our tools, we got everything that we need. We got everything that we need to use for changing engine oil for 2017 Toyota KLUGER. So the first thing is you have to do, guys, prep your stuff. So we're gonna need, first of all, we're gonna need a bucket. Alright, we're gonna need a bucket and our toolbox, and our most important thing, if your car is high enough that you can reach for the oil, for the plugs, it's good. You can just go underneath the car. Just make sure your car's on handbrake and there's blockades on the tires, so they're preventing from rolling and preventing from killing you. Alright, okay, so you're gonna need car ramp. If your car is, my car is a bit low, but it's alright, you can go underneath, but I prefer using the proper tools, which is I just bought a car ramp today from Super Chip, which is really good. And yeah, so a bucket, a tools, car ramp, and today we'll be using engine oil GF5W30. So this is the engine oil we'll be using. So ladies and gentlemen, this is a 7 liters for 2017 Toyota KLUGER, but you are not recommended to use the whole 7 liters. You're recommended to use the maximum. You're recommended to use 6 liters. So this is the whole 7 liters. You just have to use 6 liters of this, 6 or 6.5. So what I used to do is I use about 6 liters to go on the engine, and the other half of the oil I use it to wash down the oil, the old oil into a new oil. So yeah, so that's how I use the whole 7 liters for the process of changing the engine oil. Alright, so first thing, guys, you're gonna do is align your car ramp with the tires. So see, the car ramp is being aligned. It's been aligned with the tires right there. So you have to make sure it should be aligned, so that to prevent from the car slipping away, and then it can be a big problem crushing you underneath the car. So this is something that you can do at home to save a couple $100 from going to the mechanic and pay a lot of money for them to change the basic things that you can do at home, which is changing engine oils and changing oil filters, or changing air filters, or filling up your coolant, which is simple things that you can do at home. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and to do our next step. Alright guys, so like I was saying, first thing there's to do is to make the car up on the ramp. Alright, as you can see, the car is up on the ramp. Alright, just have to make sure that it's safe. So yep, guys, if you guys can see it, I don't know if you guys can see it clearly. So the car is on the ramp, safe and secure. Alright, you can see down there, safe and secure. Sitting the car, you have to make sure the car is balanced and sitting on the ramp, not at the side of the ramp, because you can cause the car to slip, and then it can crush you underneath the car while you're doing your job. Alright, so the next thing is we're gonna pop the bonnet open. Okay, so the bonnet should be right here. Okay, don't mind the cars, guys, it's a bit dirty. Alright, so we are going to pop the bonnet. So we're gonna pop the bonnet up. Okay. Alright, just gonna leave this one right there. Okay, so we're gonna crack these. This is an engine oil lid where you fill the engine oil onto the engine. So just crack this up. The reason why you want to do this is oh shit, this is too tight. Yeah, the reason why you want to do this is to release the pressure and the heat from the engine oil. You can see it's a bit foggy, so that's because the oil is too hot. Alright, so gonna need to open it so they can release the pressure and the heat from the engine oil tank. Now, I forgot to tell you guys, first things we have to do first is I forgot to tell you guys that first things that you have to do first is use safety first. So one of the things safety is gloves. I forgot to put on gloves. So yeah, we are going to put on gloves now so that you're walking, because one thing that you don't want to go on your hand is the oil, engine oil, because it's a bit hard to remove. You can remove it with some other chemicals, but when oil goes to your hand, especially engine oil, it's a bit harder to remove it, especially even though when you wipe it. Alright, so gotta put this on to protect myself so that I can just straight away take it off, put it in the bin, make it easy. Okay, alright guys, just give me a few more seconds for me to put on the other gloves, and we will go on from there, and I will show you guys how do we change engine oil and oil filters for 2017 Toyota KLUGER. Okay, alright, gloves is on. Now we are going to our next step of changing the engine oil. So we have already opened the lid for the engine where we're going to fill the engine oil, and then now we are going to go underneath the car and crack the what do you call this, this kind of like, I don't know the name about it. I don't know the name for it, but I'll show you guys how does it look like. So before we do that, we're gonna prep this bucket. So you guys can see me, I'm putting the plastic on the bucket. So the reason why I want to do this because I don't want the bucket is a bit, it's leaking, so I don't want the oil to go down on the floor and make a lot of mess around. So that's why I put the plastic in the bucket so that the oil can go in. I can pour out the oil onto the drain or into the safe place to dump the oil, and then I can just throw this plastic into the bin. Clean, easy, don't have to wash or wipe the bucket again. Alright, now first move is we're gonna go underneath the car and open the what do you call this, shit, I wanted to know the name of it, but I kind of forgot the name of it. But anyways, now you're gonna need to place your bucket close to where you can easily reach it. and as well as your toolbox as well, so you don't have to come out again and inside, in and out, in and out, in and out, looking for the parts. Now, so you can see I've placed my everything. Sorry about that. My tools closer to where I'm gonna lie down and do the job. All right, now we are going underneath the car now. Okay. Let me see. So you guys, if you guys can, hang on, give me a second. Okay. If you guys can see, right over here on the 2003 Toyota KLUGER, right over here, let me see, okay, right over here, this part here, this is the oil filters. Alright, so this is the oil filters. This is what you're gonna open as well, in order for you to remove the old oil filters and replace it with a new one. So one thing that you need to do when you change the oil, guys, it's better you change the oil filters as well, because if you don't change this and you just change the oil, like you just drain out the oil and then top up and then you top in a new oil, it doesn't feels like if you change the whole thing, like the oil filters as well, because these filters filtered out the dirt from the oil. So it's better you change this than contaminating the new oil. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and show you the other parts. Okay, so moving a bit further, you see this part here, this part right here. This is the part that you're gonna undo to drain out the engine oil, the bad oil, as I can see. So you're gonna have to undo this to get rid of the engine oil. Okay, so we're gonna need 13 ml spanner or 17 to undo this, and the oil filters as well. You're gonna need a tool for it. I'll show you which one. Okay. All right. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna need 13 ml. So this is 13 spanner, and I will need a ratchet as well to open the oil filters. So there's a ratchet. Either you can use this or the other parts, which is this part connected in this one. If you guys can see it, this part connected in this one. You can use this to open the oil filter and use the 13 ml spanner to open the oil tank. Alright, so we gotta go down. We gotta go down again and open that parts. Now guys, one thing that you want to know is you gotta have to be careful, because this oil right here is hot. But if the car has been parking for long, like for a few hours, and you got to open this, it's alright, because the engine has cooled down and the oil is kind of cold anyway, so you can do your job easy. But if it's hot, you gotta have to be careful, or you gotta pay the price. What I mean about paying the price is, you know what's gonna be like. Okay, so now 13 ml spanner. Go ahead, open this part right here. Oh shit, sorry. Actually it's not 13. This might be 17 ml spanner, because this weird. I usually use 13 ml spanner for all type of cars, but this one is 70. Well, alright, so we're gonna find 17 ml spanner. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, where are you? Oh, sorry. Okay. Not 17, 14. We're gonna use 14 ml spinner to open the 2017 Toyota KLUGER. So once again, 14 ml spinner to open an oil tank on the 2017 Toyota KLUGER. You guys can leave a comment what's the name of this, because I've kind of like forgot. So I call this bolt, where we open it and drain out the oil. So we're gonna go ahead and open it slowly. Now you have to be careful opening it, because you don't wanna ruin the grip of this thing, because you might want to drill it, fix the whole thing. If you fuck this up, you're gonna need a new one. So just gonna, oh, there you go. Now when you close it after filling the oil up, just close it in just tie it up in a way that you know that it's not gonna be tighter when you try to open it next time. So yeah, I hope you guys know what I mean. So okay, we're gonna go ahead and open it. So before you crack it all open, make sure your bucket is in a way that gonna catch the oil from coming out from there. This is gonna be okay, guys. This is gonna get ugly. So you guys gonna see the oil is gonna come out from there. The bad oil, dark black oil is gonna come out from there. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. There you go. See, guys, the oil is coming out now. That oil is coming out now. Sorry, I forgot to move it. So the engine oil is coming out now. See? I don't know the name of this thing, guys, but you guys leave a comment down below. Let me know what's the name of this thing. I call it is a nut. Nut looking thing that closes the oil into the oil tank. So we're draining it now, so it's coming out good. Hope you guys can see what's going on right now. Okay, there you go. It's coming out. Almost finished. Okay. So there you go, guys. See, engine oil is coming out. Almost done. So we're gonna let it dripping. Well, we're gonna go find a piece of cloth just to wipe our hands and so we don't get messy. Oh gosh. Now, one thing is, one thing that you wanted to keep in mind is that you gotta need paper towel, and rags is way better. So I got paper towel to wipe up my hands. I have rags, but I don't know where I put it. I don't want to waste my time looking for it. Now, since we have drained the engine oil, the next step is open the oil filters and then swap it, change it, put a new one in, and then put it back in. And then last step is last step is flushing out the old oil into a new one. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys now. Alright, so guys, we are underneath the car, and now we are going ahead and open our, so you see the oil is still dripping down, which is alright. It should be like that. Now we are going to open our oil filters, which is over here just beside the oil tank. So we're gonna open our oil filters. Alright, hope you guys can see it clearly what I'm doing. So just gonna put it in there, and then go anti-clockwise, which is to open it. See guys, it's going really easy. So you see it's going really easy, which is really good. Iyo. Na YouTube bro, wala ko na YouTube stream. So sorry about that guys, that's my tukay coming home for a visit. So we're gonna open this. So I'm just opening it slowly, so I don't wanna ruin the whole thing. Oh. So this one is almost done here. Okay, there you go. So now I'm just gonna toasting a little bit this side. Alright. You just wanna undo it until you can just do the rest on your hand. And now you can just open it up, and then there you go. Just opening it up. Oh, there you go. You just now, guys, you just wanna put the bucket at underneath it when you undo it. There's another way that you can do it to drain out the oil first before you open the oil filter, which is down here, but unfortunately I don't have parts for it, so I'm just gonna do it like that, whole thing at once. Alright, so we're gonna let it drain out like that, and we're just gonna clean the oil filters now and prep the new one. Oh god. Okay, now what I'm doing is just I'm gonna give it a good wipe on this oil filter and remove the old one. So as you can see guys, this is the old oil filter right here. So it's a bit dirty, so I'm gonna get rid of this and replace it with new one. So just gonna chuck this on the bin. Chuck that on the bin, and then yep. And then what you want to do guys is just gonna give it a good wipe on this oil filter thing. Good wipe inside and outside. Make sure it's clean. Let's see. Warna na ba yung sulusin yung batak? Guarda me via andoni sul cosa ni vang ataki. Guarda me via andoni sul cosa ni vang ataki. Au sing reda. So we are just trying to clean the oil filter thing so that it's super clean. So you want to make sure that it's really clean before you put on the new oil filter. Right, so now next step is removing the rubber of this oil filter, which is right here on the side. You see this black rubber here? So this black rubber here needs to be removed and replaced with a new one. So whenever you buy the new oil filter, the new rubber comes with it. That's why you swap it around. Let's go up this way. I'm just gonna get the tools just to help me scoop up this rubber. There you go. Easy. Okay, now we get rid of this rubber, so that's no use. We got a new one here. So the new oil filter for this Toyota KLUGER 2017 is that you're gonna use ROF127-S. So once again, ROF127-S. That's the oil filter that you're going to use for the 2017 Toyota KLUGER Repco brand. You can also use R2648P, but I prefer using ROF127S because it goes really good on the engine oil and cleans the engine oil really well with Repco brand. Okay, now we're gonna put this. Now we're gonna place the engine oil in the oil pot. Actually, before we do that, there's a rubber here. You see this rubber here? So this black rubber here is gonna go here where we remove the old rubber from. So you're gonna open this up. Don't let him touch this. Take him away from me. So this new rubber, you replace it with this. You're gonna replace it with that. There you go. You see, guys, new rubber goes over here. Old one, chuck it out in the bin because it's worn out. Now the next thing is put this inside. Put this inside here. Like, either you put this way or put it this way, it doesn't matter. So put the engine oil in, you can push it in, you can feel it, it's click like I did it before. I push it in and it's clicking. Now we're gonna put it in. We're gonna put it back in where we get it out from. So before we put it in, just give it a little bit of wipe on the outside of the oil filter, where you're gonna put the oil filter thing. So there you go, see, super clean. So just chuck this up back up onto this place here. Now you want to make sure you close it in the right way right proper way. So we're just gonna close it up like that, like that. Okay. And then you can use the tool to tighten it up. So use the tool to tighten it up. Come on. Okay. Now we are tightening it up. Not too tight. Just tighten it in a way that you know that you can open it easily again next time. Because if you tighten it too hard, you're gonna fuck this up, and then this is gonna get worn out, and then you have to replace the whole thing, which just costs much. Okay. Now, since the engine oil is completely drained, we are just gonna give it a little bit of wiping here, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill the new oil from the top, just to wash out the old oil, and then we should be alright filling the new one. Okay, now we gotta go up again and fill in the new one. I mean the half a liter of, not half a liter, yeah, half a liter of new oil. So this is the 7 liters, guys. This is 7 liters. You just need to use a little bit just to wash out the old oil, and then the rest of the 6 liters, you just have to use 1 liter to wash out the old oil, and then the rest of the 6 liters or 6.5 chuck into the engine, and then you will be alright. So before you before you fill in the new oil into the engine, make sure your plugs from the one that we take off at first to remove the engine oil from the bottom of the car, make sure you have to put it in first before you fill in before you finally fill in the new oil. Because if you forgot to plug in that, like this thing here, I'll show you this thing here. So if you forgot to plug this back into that oil tank, you're gonna fill engine oil from up here. It's gonna keep on going down there, and you lose a lot of oil, a lot of new oil. So make sure close it first, then fill in the new engine oil. Okay. Now, next move is wash out the old engine oil. I'm just gonna remove this part here. Now we're gonna open the engine oil, the oil tank. It comes with a filter, which is good about it, but I have my own oil what do you call spanner, or what do you call about this, I forgot. Anyway, so press this here, and then we're gonna place this. This part here comes out from here, goes in here, tight it up. The reason why you want to do this, because to help you not to split the oil everywhere. Oh shit, left or right, no, left for right for tight, yeah. Okay, let's fit it. This comes out like that. Then just fill in, guys. You can see it's a 7 liter. It's 7 liter engine oil. So just fill in a little bit just to wash out the old oil from the engine. So just fill in a little bit of it, just a little bit of it. Just fill in a little bit of it. That should do, I think. Now let's go down at the bottom. You can see oil is coming out. A little bit dirty. So yep, it's clean now. It's clean now, guys. So that is clean. That means all bad oils has been washed out completely. So what we're doing now is we're gonna go down there and close that bolt, the one that we opened at the first time, which is this one. So you guys can see it, which is this one. So we're gonna close it before we fill in the whole engine oil, the new whole engine oil. So give it a little bit of wipe it out, and then just close it up. Close it. Make sure, okay. Close it in a way that you don't fuck up the thread. Okay. There you go. That is just finger tight. Give it a little bit of wiping. Okay. Now we're just gonna have to remove this bucket. Remove the bucket so that you can get easy access to this oil tank and tie it up with your 14 ml spanner. Now just tie it, like I said, guys, just tie it in a way that you can easily open it again next time when you do changing oil. So there you go. That is securely tight, and that one too is securely tight as well. Now what we're gonna do is fill in a new engine oil, which is just 6 liters. Oh sorry guys. Okay, just gonna place this thing a little bit away from here. Okay, now engine oil. You just want to fill in 6 liters. 6 liters of, exactly 6 liters of engine oil. Jesus, I can't even see what's the how many oil is left in there. Hard to tell. I'm gonna put some lights on here and see where this oil is up to. Jesus, can't even tell where the oil is. Okay. Where is so undo this first. Sorry guys, I just can't see where the how many liters of oil inside this tank already. So I'm just trying to see where the liters are. Jesus Christ, can't see it. Can't see it at all. But anyways guys, like I said, You only need 6 liters on this car. 6.5 liters will do. More than that, it will be too much. So, alright. So 6.5 liters, guys. 6.5 liters. So here we go. Oh, sorry, holding it in the wrong way. Okay. There you go, guys. So once your bolt from the bottom is tightly tight, not really tight, you can just, now you can fill in your engine oil. Oh, there you go. Now you can see the, so I've filled in some more. Like I said, guys, this car only needs 6.5 liters of oil. Too much, if it's too much, it might damage the engine. So yeah, a little bit more. Just a little bit. Perfect. Perfect. Perfecto. I'll just get a little bit white over here. And over here. Okay. Now, let's completely fill out. Okay. Just gonna place this over here. Now, just gonna close the lid back on. Close it back. So that's closed. I just want to check your engine oil. Perfect. Perfect at all. Perfect. Very nice. So guys, as you can see, there's a small mark over here. So this mark is the maximum level where the oil should be. So we're gonna, that's how you read how many oil you, how much oil you have on the engine. You see, guys, there's oil right here, which is perfect. How much of oil we put in there is really good. Not too much or less. It's just a perfect you see, guys, right here, which is really good. That's how much oil we put in there, which is really good. So yeah, so guys, we are done changing engine oil now. So yeah, there you go. Engine oil is done. It's already filled, and now you just want to keep the rest of the oil safe. Maybe next time you can just top it up if you see the level gone down on that joist reader, on this oil reader. So if you see the level go down, you can just top it up with the leftover oils. Yeah, so yeah, engine oil is completely changed over. So yeah, guys, we already changed over the oil. So that's how you guys change the engine oil for 2017 Toyota KLUGER. And there you go, done. Alright, now we're gonna take this car down. One thing, guys, when you're changing the engine oil, when your oil is all went down, completely drained out, don't start the car and let it running, because without oil in the engine, it will heat it up and it can damage the engine. So yeah, so now we're gonna put this car down slowly from the car ramp. So there you go, there you go. There's a car ramp. That's the tools of changing oil filter. So guys, there you go. 2017 Toyota KLUGER. Oil is changed already. Oil filter is changed already. You can save more money from taking the car to the mechanic. It's just, this is some things, the basic things you just can do it at home without taking the car to the mechanic, and they will just gonna eat your money, telling you this, that, which is easy things that you can just do it at home. Now, I recommend you do this at home if you are willing not to sell your car again, and just like this, like your car's gonna be there forever with you and not selling it again. Because if you thinking of selling your car again, you can change it, but just make sure you record it on the book for servicing, and then because just to show your customers that the car's been well maintained and well serviced all the time. So yeah guys, that's how we change the engine oil for 2017 Toyota KLUGER model. So until our next episode, I'm signing off. This is your Gabi Ngolevesi. Peace. Just taking it for a drive just to let the engine oil go through the engine, the new engine oil go through the engine. As you can see, you can hear the engine sound really nice, sounds good, perfect. It sounds smooth as well. Alright, so now you have to take it for a drive just for the new engine oil to go through the engine, and just a little bit drive on the corner of the street. Now I'm just gonna put the window down just to hear the sound of the engine is really smooth. Like, it's not like before I changed the engine. So guys, like I said, cars are just like human. You treat them well, they will treat you well. Then they will be with you forever and longer. So wow, I already can hear the engine is so really smooth. So yeah Okay guys, that's how you change the engine oil for 2017 Toyota KLUGER. Guys, I wish you guys can hear the engine of the car. It's really smooth.
I heard about you.
I was happy when I changed engine oil. I feel like my car is happy and proud of me.
Wow.
If I had some machine.
Wow.
Welcome back home.
Back at you. Bad girl.
Is it